In this video, we'll be reviewing the iPhone 12 and I'll be giving you a detailed breakdown of the features and specs, the pros and the cons, and lastly, my overall thoughts and experience with this device. What's up guys, my name is Zico Smart from Modern Tech Studio, where we unbox tech, review tech, and talk tech. The iPhone 12 was introduced by Apple in 2020. It marked a significant shift in the design and the performance of iPhones. From its stunning aesthetic to a more powerful A14 Bionic chip, the iPhone 12 aimed to redefine the smartphone experience. Now, it's been 3 years since then. What do you think? Is it still worth it? Well, let's dive into the nitty-gritty details that make the iPhone 12 a true powerhouse. Let's break down its key features and specifications. Starting off with the design. The iPhone 12 has a sleek and modern design with a flat edge metal frame and rounded corners. Now, this gives it a unique and stylish look. The back of the iPhone 12 is made of glass, while the front has a ceramic shield, which is held together by an aluminum frame. Now, if I'm being honest, the material in your hands feels as solid and premium as it gets for today's standard, apart from the higher versions, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, whatnot. But understand that it's still a smartphone, so you'll definitely need a case and a screen protector. It's a little small for hands without a case, even though the iPhone 12 is resistant to water, dust, and fingerprints somewhat. Holding it without a case is risky because of the glass-like material. Now, if you were to drop it at a high enough height or at the right angle, the phone will definitely break. So just keep that in mind. No matter what, it's like dropping your phone is never a good thing. So there's always that possibility. On the side of the display, the front of the iPhone 12 has a 6.1 Super Retina XDR OLED display, which offers incredible sharp images, vibrant color quality. With deep blacks, vivid colors, and high contrast, every image and video comes to life because of OLED, just because it's OLED. Now, the screen has a resolution of 1170 by 2532 with a pixel density of 460 ppi. Now, it's not on the high-end side when it comes to the display. The only complaint is the max brightness, which caps out at 631 nits, which is not enough sometimes. But on the flip side, the display does support HDR content like HDR video, which bumps up the peak brightness to around 1200 nits, which makes for a more immersive viewing experience when it comes to watching videos online. My video, for example, or like Netflix, for instance. In my opinion, having a phone with a brighter display during more day-to-day activities would be better. Diving into the performance, the iPhone 12 is powered by Apple's A14 Bionic chip. So even 3 years later, the chip still holds its own, right? Well, it's 2024 right now, so even 4 years later, the chip still holds its own. Compared to the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which has the A16 Bionic chip, I don't think you will be losing out much, since the base model 14 has the A15 Bionic chip. I'm not going to compare it to the 15 Pro Max because that's different. The iPhone 12 features a 6-core CPU and a 4-core GPU, which makes it capable of handling even most demanding apps and games with ease, in my opinion. The iPhone 12 comes with 4 gigs of RAM, which is more than enough for most users, right? It's like I could edit 4K videos on the iPhone 12, no problem. I'm just saying, if you use CapCut, for example. Now let's talk about the camera. The iPhone 12 has a dual camera system, which includes a 12 megapixel wide lens and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens. The camera setup also includes features such as night mode, deep fusion, and smart HDR3, which helps capture stunning photos even in low light conditions. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. The iPhone 12 also has a front-facing true depth camera, which is capable of capturing high-quality selfies if you're into that. Also, it is used for the face authorization feature of the iPhone. The front-facing camera also supports night mode and deep fusion, which means even your selfies will look amazing if you're into that. On the video side, the iPhone 12 allows you to shoot videos in 4K resolution, in HDR, by the way, ranges from 24 frames, 30 frames, and 60 frames per second. This means that your videos will have enhanced color, contrast, and details similar to professional videos, quote unquote similar. Like, it's not iPhone 15 Pro Max quality, but at the same time, just understand that it's still a smartphone, so you are limited to how much control you have. It's up to you to be creative, but I still believe that the quality you're receiving is high for the price. So one of the new features in the iPhone 12 is 5G connectivity. Now, The iPhone 12 supports both sub 6 GHz and mmWave 5G, which means that it can connect to both types of 5G networks. But when it first came out, the 5G was still in its early stages. It took some time for the networks to be widely available. However, 2024, I believe there are more 5G networks readily available now, so the iPhone 12 will be able to take full advantage as long as you're in the vicinity of a 5G network. Now, the iPhone 12 also introduced MagSafe, which is also known as wireless charging, and it supports fast charging, by the way. What made MagSafe different is the magnetic system that allowed you to effortlessly attach, say, different accessories like cases, wallets, and wireless chargers to your iPhone 12. This meant no more fumbling with cables or misaligning the charging ports. The MagSafe added convenience and versatility to the iPhone experience overall, right? You just clipped it there, or you just attach it and boom, your phone is charging, right? Let's discuss one of the most important aspects to any smartphone, is the battery life. The iPhone 12 packs a robust battery that keeps you powered throughout the day no matter what you're doing, is what I would like to say. More than likely, you'll have to charge your phone. You see, the iPhone 12 has a 2815 milliamp hour battery, which is slightly smaller than the 11 and the 12 Pro Max. What makes it special is the more power efficient A14 Bionic chip. Now, furthermore, the iOS operating system offers intelligent battery management. Like, for instance, it learns your daily charging routine and optimizes charging to reduce the battery aging. This helps maintain the overall long-term health of your iPhone 12 battery. It ensures it lasts for years to come. It all depends on your use case and your day-to-day activity. So with a closer look at its features, it's clear that the iPhone 12 has some impressive strengths. With all that being said, there's no device without its drawbacks. Let's address some areas where the iPhone 12 might fall short, or what might be a deal breaker for you if you're considering the iPhone 12. Now, one area where the iPhone 12 could be seen as lacking is its battery life. While the device delivers a decent performance, its battery might not always match the longevity expected, right? Meaning that it mightn't last as long, basically. So especially with heavy usage, this could attribute to various factors like intense web browsing, for instance, or intense gaming, for instance. Basically, at some point of the day, you might need to recharge your phone. So I don't know if this could be a drawback for you. The iPhone 12, despite being exceptional, the display quality, for one, it maintains the standard 60 Hz refresh rate. So while this refresh rate is sufficient for most users, and it ensures smooth visuals, and the only thing is that most of the other smartphones within its 2020 year release, they offer higher refresh rates, right? Such as 90 Hz per second and 120 Hz per second. You see, a higher refresh rate results in even smoother animations when you're scrolling or providing a more fluid user experience, right? I know it's not really a big deal, but if you ever used a 120 Hertz refresh rate phone before, you understand what I mean. And plus, if you're doing gaming on your phone, if you're a gamer as well, the 120 Hertz really helps. So the absence of a higher refresh rate may be a point of consideration for some people, but if you're just looking for a phone for regular day-to-day usage, the iPhone 12 it's pretty much a smartphone, put it like that. But overall, the iPhone 12 is a fantastic phone. It offers a range of high-end features and specifications. It has a stunning design, a powerful processor, a great camera system, and reasonable battery life. The iPhone 12 has all the necessary features and functions to cover your day-to-day activities with a starting price of, I guess, because Apple don't sell it on their website anymore, most likely you'll be picking them up used. You get it for $350, $400. You can even go up to maybe $450, depending on how new it is, or you know what I mean, if it how used it is. I don't think $400, $450 is bad compared to the more higher end phones, which is $1,000 plus. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.